Welcome to MeMe's Kitchen, y'all. I'm here with my friends in Alabama, and we are sharing the pound cake.
Oh my goodness, look there, you dropped that one.
Yeah. There you go, Miss Annie. We have Melissa.
Celebrate with Melissa.
We
Hello,
have
everyone. Miss Annie with Miss Annie's Home and Kitchen.
Yep.
Mama Sue with Mama Sue's Southern Kitchen or Home with Mama Sue.
Yeah.
and MeMe's Recipes. And so we are going to share our pound cake here.
Oh my goodness.
We just did a live, and that is new for MeMe.
And you did great.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I'm telling
It
you.
made me super nervous.
No, she did great.
Okay. All right, y'all. This is my signature pound cake, and so
Give it a try.
Oh my goodness.
good. That is delicious.
oh,
Is it in your cookbook?
It is.
Which one?
Wow.
One?
Sundays.
Sundays.
Sundays with Mimi.
Oh my
Sundays at Mimi's.
Sunday lunch at MeMe's.
And she has a
We had this
spread.
discussion last night. That's what got us so tickled. Was
It's
Sunday lunch.
Mm-hmm.
So, how long have you been making this? How long? How long have you been
Oh
making it?
my
Forever?
goodness. I guess maybe 40 years. This is my mother's recipe. And I've made other pound cakes. I drifted off for a while and I made a sour cream pound cake. Well, everybody loved that. But I keep going back to this one because this is really
It's delicious.
the recipe that, I don't know. My mother made it and
Maybe have you ever had it to fail?
I have.
Well, I wondered because sometimes my pound cakes don't do.
Well, let me tell you. Now this is funny. I bought the flour, the all-purpose flour. I thought I bought the all-purpose flour. Well, it was self-rising flour. I emptied it in my container.
Oh no.
So I made a pound, I mixed everything up and I put it in the oven. And then about 10 or 15 minutes later, I looked in there and this thing is just boiling over. And I'm like, what in the world? So I was like, oh, wait a minute, y'all. So I opened the oven and I thought, well, there's nothing to do but to start over. So I dumped it out. I mixed another one and I put it in the oven.
well, it's a cold oven pound cake, so you
Oh.
had to wait.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is a cold oven pound cake. So I had to let the oven cool off, and so I put the second one in there. Well, lo and behold, it did the same thing. It just boiled over. So I thought, all right, something's happened to my oven. So I thought Kayleen was not at home, and I thought, well, I'll go to her house and I will try it in her oven. So I mixed it up. I went flying. She just lives 5 minutes from me, so I went flying to her house and put it in the oven, turned it on, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna wait here a few minutes. And I looked, and bless goodness, it did the same thing. It was just, so then I had to clean up her oven, get all the mess, go back to my oven, and I thought, I wonder what in the world happened. And I looked, and then I realized I had put self-rising flour in my all-purpose flour. And when I dumped it out and made it with the all-purpose flour, all was well. So that was just kind of.
And she's made
And
it
it
had a
was,
sad streak also.
Do y'all like a sad streak? She's made it before and it had a sad streak. Do you know
Yeah.
what that is?
What does that mean?
You know when it falls.
Yeah.
Well, I've
Really?
had that to happen. And I have people that make it, and it has a sad streak in it, and they say, what did I do wrong? I said, you didn't do anything wrong. It just happens. I mean, you can't.
And it's where it's
explain
kind of dense, it kind of
Yeah.
goes through
Yeah.
it, but we
So,
like that part.
Do you use just regular all-purpose flour, or do you use cake flour?
I use just regular all-purpose flour, right out of the bag,
It's so soft.
right out of the
Like, I
bag.
thought you were gonna say cake flour because I don't know, there's something really soft to this.
I know.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
hard to
look up.
describe. Isn't it?
Here, you
What
wanna-
makes the difference?
You want to
Do you,
read?
Mama Sue has
I
like
haven't-
7 different pound cake recipes, so I don't know if you're gonna know these off the top of your head to look at what's different.
That's it.
It's the
You
cold
wanna read
oven.
it out loud?
Mhm.
Yeah.
2 sticks of unsalted butter,
Butter,
a half
Butter.
a cup of Crisco. You use the stick Crisco.
Stick, yeah.
3 cups of sugar, 5 extra large eggs, 1 cup of buttermilk, but she makes her own. Mix 1 cup of whole milk and 1 teaspoon of white distilled vinegar.
Mm-hmm.
3 cups of cake flour or all-purpose, and you use
All
all-purpose.
purpose.
1/4 of a teaspoon of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. No, this is not any of mine. It will be made next week. It will be.
Now,
It is.
tell them how long you mix it, because that's one of
I
the
think
big
that's why
things.
it's so
I think
fun.
that's.
You mix it for 10 minutes. You
Oh.
just set your timer and just go about your business. I believe in a timer because you get busy doing other things and it's easy for time to slip by. So I just set my timer. I let it mix for 10 minutes. Then I put it in my pan. I put it in a cold oven. Cold oven. Set my temperature, set my timer. Then I just do whatever. And I let it cook exactly for an hour and a half. I don't mess with it. I don't look. I don't do anything. When that timer goes off, I cut it off and I take it out. This particular one, I did not let it cool before I took it out of the pan.
Well.
And
Because we were in a hurry.
I was in a hurry to get. Well, for one thing, it was after choir practice that I decided to make it, and so I just threw it together.
It
so to
is
speak.
so good.
Yeah.
Okay, so on
I've been doing it
the live a little bit ago, we did. Everybody told their favorite thing to cook. So let's talk about our favorite desserts. So Melissa, what's your favorite dessert, either to make or eat?
Banana pudding.
Oh,
I made a video not too long ago making, it was whose
Magnolia
copycat?
Bakery.
In New York City.
Oh.
Magnolia Bakery's
Oh.
recipe. It was
Wow.
delicious.
wow! All right, Miss Annie, what's your favorite?
Well, I love everything and anything that's chocolate, but
Ooh.
I'm really famous for my pumpkin bread. And when I do make that pumpkin bread and I taste that pumpkin bread, it really is.
And I love the smell of it. It just
And I've
your
made
whole
it-
house.
It's unlike
Yeah.
any other white change. That's
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
It's got pudding in it, so it makes it extra special.
It is.
Yeah.
All right, what's your favorite dessert?
Strawberry cake. My strawberry
yeah.
cake.
So good.
Heard about that.
I like my strawberry cake, and close second is German chocolate cake.
Oh, okay. All right, Mimi, what's your favorite?
Pound cake.
Is that your favorite to eat
Yeah,
and make?
it is. It is.
All right, tell them how. All right, tell them how Katrina likes to eat the pound
Oh,
cake.
Katrina likes to toast hers. She cuts a slice of cake, puts a lot of butter on it, sticks it in the oven, and on the broil, and then just take it out and just eat it just like
I
that.
like it that way.
Yes.
Oh.
I've never had
Maybe do you have an extra large bunt pan? That
I
is
do.
so tall.
That's right. That is one thing that people ask me about, is that is not the largest, but the next to the
It's
largest,
12
I think, that
12
they made.
cup. Where
Yeah.
where can I buy one?
It's on
Walmart.
And-
Really?
Or is it on your Amazon storefront?
Yeah, she's got it on her Amazon storefront too,
Okay.
if people
Yeah.
want to know.
I have
Really?
a bunt pan, but mine is not that tall, and I want.
That's right, because several people have tried to make it and make it in the other, and it runs over.
Yes.
And it's like, what am I doing wrong? And I'm like, my first guess would be your pan,
Mm-hmm.
is that your pan is
Too small.
not big enough. And it has to be, I think that is what I call a 12 cup, a 12 cup.
I have to have
Yeah.
one.
Okay,
Yeah.
one of the questions
I
that we
have to have
had
one.
on our live was, how do we know that we're following the correct pages if they don't have the check? And I wanted maybe Miss Annie or
Yeah.
Mama Sue to kind of explain that those aren't easy.
right, right.
But
So-
we can kind of tag or at so that we know.
I think I haven't been able to get a blue check on either of my pages. I have one on my personal page, and the reason I had that, I guess you can get them on personal pages easier than business pages, and it makes it easier to be able to communicate with Facebook if you have a problem. But I don't know what to do to get one, because we've all tried. I think the way you can tell if it's the real page, you look at how many followers Mimi has. Look at how many I have, and Annie and Melissa. If you see a page that has 74 or 120 something, they have scammed our pages. So that's how you're gonna be able to tell. Look at the number of followers. And if, like right now, the last time I checked, you have over 300,000.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
And
Yeah, on Instagram.
on Instagram, but I think your Facebook doesn't have 300.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
on
right.
Instagram.
Facebook has, yeah.
But so many people did not know she has a Facebook page, and we're hoping that they're gonna all go and join her. It's gonna be real if it has,
And that's why
right.
we'll link
Yeah.
each
Everybody.
other's pages. It's so and it's so important, for people to go and watch.
That's right.
Right.
So.
Right.
And check the profile picture, because I do have a Facebook page that is a fake one, and it's an older lady and a child who is not me.
Yes.
And all of these fake pages that are created are really frustrating, because we try so hard to just create really good content.
Well, and since we'll be posting this for Mimi, some of her viewers may not follow y'all. So can you tell a little bit about your page and what
Yes.
you do, Melissa?
It's called Celebrate with Melissa. It focuses a lot on creative ideas just to celebrate any kind of holiday. Just today was Flag Day, so I showed a flag that I had made out of ribbon, and just anything, just Donut Day, anything that comes up, I like to celebrate.
That's awesome.
Because it's really true. Melissa celebrates everything. I've known Melissa for probably 25 or 30 years. We met when she was teaching. And anyway, so go there. She has lots of really great ideas for all the things. So I'm Miss Annie's Home and Kitchen, and I show different things about your home and how to decorate your home and do fun things at your home. But I also do really easy, simple, like less than 6 ingredient recipes typically.
And we're so excited because Miss Annie is remodeling a home.
Right.
And so if you don't follow her, you have to go and check in and see what she's up to. But we're going to go there later today. So we're super excited about that.
Right,
All right. And Mama Sue, tell us about both your pages.
Mama Sue's Southern Kitchen is my cooking page. That's the page that I do my recipes. And I also have a home with Mama Sue, and that's where it's going to show my gardening, thrifting, decorating for holidays, grandchildren, anything that's not related to cooking. I show canning on that page also. But I will tell you, you had a different picture on your fake account. Angela sent me a message yesterday morning and said, I just received a picture asking me to like Mama Sue's Southern Kitchen, and it was my picture on it, and they sent Angela, who is my office manager, a
Shame,
request.
shame, shame.
So they didn't know, and if you read the little comment, it did not make sense. So read what they say, because they don't use correct grammar, and you
right.
can tell.
That's true.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No,
Anything
this
else?
cake is so good. Would
so
y'all
good.
like?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so one more thing, and you know what it is.
Shine for Jesus.
Well, your friends have got to say it with you.
Okay, we're
Okay.
Ready?
Everybody.
Shine for Jesus.